Thank you for coming to KSHB.com and looking at our blog here. Well, it's unseasonably warm outside and sunny, but boy, is it windy. Look at these wind gusts here around the noon hour. 40-mile-per-hour wind gust at KCI. Lee Summit has a 44-mile-per-hour wind gust. Now, that is going to be with us the rest of the afternoon as we have this flow that we've had off the Gulf of Mexico, and we're in this wind corridor where there's a strong low-pressure area over Nebraska, and that difference in pressure is creating the strong winds. Look at that in Gage, Oklahoma, 89 at noon, 84 in Dodge City, and they're going to get into the 90s easily. And we'll be looking here as we go towards tonight, our first cold front that we're talking about. We're talking about a couple cold fronts. I'll show you that here in a second. But on the satellite, there isn't much of a storm system. This front's going to come through tonight, but there's not going to be much, or not going to be any rain with it. And there is a storm system in the west that's been pounding the Pacific Northwest. A part of that going to move our way and could increase the clouds and maybe a shower on Wednesday. Again, I'll show you that here in a second, but for the rest of today, just some high clouds. So around the 80s today, 87's our forecast, the record's 88, 90s out in southwest Kansas. And overnight tonight, here comes that front. It's going to come through at about 1 in the morning or so, and still 66 at KCI at 1 a.m., 70 in Richmond, 70 in Harrisonville. The average high is 67. And then tomorrow morning, that front will move off. Our winds will be around to the northwest, but a lot lighter, only at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. And this morning, it was 71 for a low. Tomorrow morning, it'll be 56. That's still 10 degrees above where it should be for this time of year. And then tomorrow is going to be an absolutely beautiful day. The front settles off towards I-44. We're going to be at a near perfect temperature, around 74, 75 degrees, sunshine, a light wind, absolutely beautiful. Now, what we'll be looking at is that stalled front to the south tomorrow afternoon. We're going to have some beautiful weather, but that storm system coming in from the west, and a second cold front will be arriving as well. So tomorrow night into Wednesday morning, the front's going to our south, going to try to lift north, might bring us some clouds, the chance of a shower or a thunderstorm or a sprinkle or two Wednesday, as we wait for the second cold front. And that second front will move through Wednesday night, sweep everything out, and back to sunshine. But that front is coming from the Pacific. There's Pacific air behind it, not Canadian air, Arctic air, or anything like that. It's not that cold. It's just dropping us down to where we should be. It's only short-lived. We're going to warm right back up as we go into next weekend. So here's our record watch for today. St. Joseph, we're forecasting 88. The record was 89 in 1991. Olathe, pretty good chance of breaking the record. We're going 85. The record's 81. Sedalia, the forecast is 89. The record was 87. Here in Kansas City, we're going 87. And the record's 88. All set back in the 20th century, all these records. And again, any one of these locations could break a record today, if not tie it. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. So here's your forecast for the rest of today. Southwest winds 15 to 35 miles per hour between now and 5. Gusts 40 to 45 miles per hour. And then as we go towards 5 to 10 p.m., decreasing wind. Temperatures fall into the low 70s. Pretty much a nice evening. Still a southwest wind at 10 to 25. And Tuesday, this is near perfect. High of 70 to 75 degrees. There's a look at the 7-day forecast. Weather's looking great. 74 Tuesday, 65 Wednesday, that chance of a shower. Thursday, 62. But then look at that. By next weekend, back up into the 70s with light winds. Nice weather. The Chiefs will not have to put up with rain next Sunday when they take on the Saints. Have a great day and week ahead.